Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to share some really easy birthday cards that I've made, and the design is really simple if you're wanting to make a few cards or a batch session of card making to add to your stash. So it's the beginning of the year and birthdays are stretching out in front of us, and there's always that one that you forget. So if you need a quick card, this is a great stash buster for one, and it's a quick one to make. So I'll show you what I've done. So the card opens like this, with a piece at the front, an element for you to write on, and all I've done is I used a pre-scored card, 5 3/4 by 5 3/4. You can easily make your own out of an A4 sheet, and with the fold, this is the fold line at the top, I cut away 2 inches from either side. So I scored along 2 inches and then cut that section away, leaving this one intact. And this gives you this nice little strip here to add your elements to. The papers I used were Crafter's Companions Caring Thoughts. These are lovely peaches and greens. You can see in this like an aquary green, minty rather. And to jazz up the front element, I used the Crafter's Companion Gemini Catania Die. Now there's 3 pieces to this die. I'll show you what's inside here. These are the 3 elements, one outer element, an inside, and a little plaque there. I used this one for the outer element here, and if you can see the gold peeking behind, although you can't see a lot of it, it still does add to the overall look. I used this oval section. You can see it maybe a little bit more on this card here, to create one in a satin gold card. And all I did was I added a piece of gold, satin gold for the back mat, and then a piece of the pattern paper. And on this collection, like quite a few other Crafter's Companion collections, there are pages where there's a border section, which is great for cutting out and using on this style of card, because you've got a paler, less busy part to the papers and a busier part in the border section. So this gives you a bit of variety on your back panel. I then just put a section of this gold satin underneath on the strip part. I didn't feel this needed any papers because it would just draw away from it. Then I added my die cut the largest die of the Catania die set, popped that on the top in white card, and layered up the second largest for the gold element. This was then from that collection. There was a die cut pad, or a pad that you could either die cut or fussy cut yourself. I fussy cut mine, and there was layers that you could put on there. I didn't. I just went with the one layer because I just wanted them easy for posting. But I layered that up onto foam tape just for one element of dimension, because you have actually got some dimension with this card when it opens out. So I didn't feel it needed too much bulk on the front. I did a simple fishtail banner on the front and added this sentiment. This is a lawn fawn sentiment, and I finished it off with some pearls just down below. And these came together really quickly. I used the die cutting pad or topper pad again for each different one, and I just cut my papers. It was very simple, the amount of papers I needed for this. I used 2 half 12 by 12 sheets, one in the peachy selection there, and one in the minty green, and that did 2 cards each. So I think these make really elegant cards, different to stand on your mantelpiece. They easily stand up. It's really hard to show you on the camera there, but you get the gist. You can write either on that section there or on the back, and you could do these in any papers you've got left, even if you've got papers in a collection that you've not got many of. The odd sheet will make you a couple of cards, well, at least 4 to be honest. You have one 12 by 12 sheet which has got a border on the top and the bottom, you'll get 4 cards out of. All you need is a topper, one that you may already have in your stash, or a die cut element for a fussy cut piece from the papers, and you're away really. So I hope you like these. This is just an idea for stash busting cards. This was with using Crafter's Companions Caring Thoughts. It's an older collection, but it will work with any of the latest collections that you've got. Thanks very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you do, give it a like. Thanks very much. Bye.